better angle when I'm on my knee rather than being on my toes. And don't mistake that for being kind of lazy, because I see a lot of times when people get front headlock and they just stay on the knees kind of. I can't really do anything from this position. But when I'm here, I'm pulling, because I'm on that knee, but I'm just using it kind of as a pivot. And as long as I'm really just pulling, I'm still moving on it. I'm not just staying flat on it, okay? So this next one, and a lot of you guys are already starting to kind of do this. This time, it's not so much a snap pull and just we're going. This one, the guys find a little bit more. You can't get that good of an angle. What we're going to do from here is we're going to do more of like a head in the hole. Okay? There's a few little things I like to do from here that kind of make the head in the hole a little bit tighter and kind of hurts this guy a little bit more. Okay? So again, we're doing the same thing, still snap from headlock here, doing the same movement. But this time, this guy's kind of, fighting us a little more, and he just stays up on all fours instead of going down that elbow. For some reason, we just can't get him to that elbow. Okay, so snap, pull him down here. Snap, pull him down here, and we just can't get him to this elbow here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to keep circling like we were going to be doing the pull. What we're going to do is we're going to put our head right in here. Okay, when I'm doing this, I'm not just putting my head kind of on the side here. When I'm doing this, I'm kind of turning. We're going to make a T, and our head is going to be all the way on his chest. Okay? And we're still keeping our head on the chin, our hand on the chin. Okay? We still don't want to come here. Again, if I'm here, I can't really get that far, and it's a little bit trickier. Okay, so when I'm doing this, again, don't just put your head on the side. Our head's got to go all the way under here. Okay, so again, our head's all the way underneath, and we want the back of our head to kind of be right in the middle of his chest. Okay, and what this is going to do is we're going to pull his head down, and his chest is going to come out. Okay, and it makes it really, really uncomfortable. Most of the time, he's going to follow this far head. Okay, so again, we're in the same front headlock position again. We're not locking our hands, we're not doing anything like that. Still right in this position here. We're circling, head goes all the way under. From here, I'm lifting my head up, and I'm pulling his chin. Because my elbow's kind of out of our side. Again, we want to be in our stance at all times. We're going to elbow back to our side. Our head comes up. And again, I didn't really tell him to follow this far head. Just kind of, for some reason, that takes the pressure off the neck. Again, we're here, circling, head goes all the way under. Okay, so our head's coming up, chins go right back to our side, and now from here, he wants to give this takedown up. We just run our feet out. And then if you're good with cradles, and you like cradles, you can lock that up. I just like to try to make sure I get my two first, and then try to score points there. But again, our elbow's coming back to our side, our head's coming up. Okay? And you can't really understand what that feels like until someone actually does it right to you. And I'll come around and try to show you guys a little bit, because every time I've ever showed it, they just don't get that elbow back down to the side. Like, that's not comfortable, is it? No. So I'll be around just trying to help you guys out, just so you guys can kind of feel it. Again, same thing. Snap, front headlock. Circle towards the arm here. If you can't get it, circle, head goes all the way under. And again, I'm on this knee, but I'm still moving on it. From here, head goes under, elbow back to the mat, head up. We just rip. Again, try to make sure you get your two if you want. Lock the cradle up. But again, make sure you get your two first. Yeah.
A lot of people, including us, when we do a head in the hole, we have like a big step underneath. Okay? It's a difference in technique when he keeps that knee down. And he does it as soon as he starts banging that knee's what's coming down. It's a different for an head.
Yeah. Yeah. And one of the reasons why I kind of do this, I kind of have bigger hips. All right, so it kind of keeps me anchored to the mat. And again, this kind of puts even more pressure on me, because I'm pulling them down. And again, if I'm kind of up on our toes here, I can't really get that good pull. But when I'm here, I can really pull them down. Again, I'm lifting up with my head. So I'm pulling them down to just a lot more pressure on it. Just a little bit faster pace here. We'll snap, front headlock, circle towards the arm here. Circle, head in the hole. Put it back to the mat. And run it. Okay? Yeah, make sure you get two.
When you have his chin, are you pushing it down the mat or lifting it up?
From that position? Yeah. Well, I got my hands really just kind of placed on his chin. It's not really doing anything. I'm not pulling it like this or anything. It just kind of keeps it's more important really that my elbow is here. Okay? And my elbow's just kind of like a block over here. And then my elbow's just pulling down towards the mat. Okay? You guys got that? Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. Now with this next one, it's kind of, sometimes even when you're wrestling, even if you're really good at doing something, you're still going to get kind of out of position here. Okay? So sometimes when I'm wrestling here, this guy grabs my elbow. okay? And he pulls it real tight. Can you take my elbow? Okay, and now my elbow's kind of locked in here. Okay, all I'm gonna do with this one, I'm gonna kind of drop my shoulder, because right now when I want my shoulder to be on top here. Okay, so my shoulder's kind of on top, so I got more control. But this one we're gonna do is we're gonna drop our shoulder, and all we're gonna do is straighten our arm, and we're gonna block here. All we're gonna do is block and pull. That way, okay? But again, it's kind of hard to just show this because it's real, it's more of just, you know, he hits it here, boom. Okay, all it is just shooting this arm in, straighten it, and we're just kind of blocking that leg out. Okay? Again, in the same position. Front headlock here, this time he's kind of pulling our arm, and we can't really get all the way around. All we do is like, all right, we'll just go with it, straighten our arm here, pull, and just run it. And we catch him on his back, that's great. But most of the time what happens is, I see this a lot of people do this, they try to go up, try to score, and put him on his back, and the guy just wiggles out and you don't get anything. But sometimes what you do here is you pop it this way, he's afraid of going on his back, so he's fighting back that way, and we just run around the other way too. Okay, again, this is kind of hard to show because it's kind of using kind of his momentum on it. Kind of stopping him, block, let's go. But again, if you can, if you pop him and catch him on his back, that's fine. But most of the time, when I do it here, I usually come here, I block it this way. Okay, he falls that hip, he's fighting back up that way. And just run behind. Okay, so again, do this a little bit faster here. Snap, front headlock, circle this way. Okay, so our arm here, just go with it, lock it this way, run back and go two. Okay, or snap, lock it, catch him on the back here. Snap, front headlock, circle towards the arm here, straighten the arm, follow the sit, all we do is pull this arm up, catch him on this back there. And again, this is actually really simple. It's a knee tap, run behind. You guys got it? Try it one, two.